Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining today from the Better Business Bureau, we have Tiffany Schultz here. Tiffany, welcome back to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me today.
Thank you for being on the show. And today we're talking about those new college grads. They're finishing up college. They're ready to take on life and debt and everything else in between. But that does give way to some common scams. And actually, DATCP reported uptick in college scams here in Wisconsin. So it is a real thing for sure. And we're going to talk about a whole bunch of scams that grads could face here as they start this new life of theirs, if you will, in the new world. But first and foremost, just overall, what is BBB seeing when it comes to graduation or new grads and scams?
As a college grad, it's super exciting. You're starting your life. You may be looking for a job. Maybe you're looking for a new place to live, but scammers are capitalizing on that experience and they're going to target you. And you need to be aware of what can happen. Might not happen, but you need to be aware. And one of the things that scammers do is reach out to students with student loans and offer them loan forgiveness opportunities. You may receive an email about it, or phone call. Maybe you even see a pop-up on social media or as you're browsing the web. And some of these companies are legitimate, but they don't really go ahead and disclose all of their terms and everything that's related to the loan forgiveness opportunities. And other ones that offer loan forgiveness are complete scammers, just looking to get your financial information or your personal information. If you are targeted with a loan forgiveness opportunity, everything that's loan forgiveness related can be found on studentaid.gov. So any program that's out there will go ahead and be for public viewing. You can take a look at all of those details online. And usually it's not going to cost you an application fee to pay or give any personal information because what these scammers do is they go ahead and they get your personal information, they get your credit card information, you never hear from them again. So be aware.
Well, and there's three things that I have highlighted here on my notes. It's unsolicited, email, phone call, or text. Unsolicited has got to be the key here. Yet you didn't expect it. Why are you getting it?
Unsolicited is always a key word for any type of scam, especially this one. If you didn't reach out for information, the government is not going to reach out to you to give you this opportunity.
Well, and how would a company know? Like I just laugh when I get and I've gotten these calls and I just laugh. I'm like, how would you even know that I was at college? Like that should be a red flag right there. They don't. Speaking of unsolicited messages and another scam that has to do with unpaid tuition. Ugh, not cool.
Scammers reach out to recent college grads and they could be buying lists like any other company does of recent college grads, and they'll reach out to you once again unsolicited. They may even reach out to the parents and they say that there's some unpaid tuition that needs to be paid immediately, otherwise the student's degree is going to be revoked. So once again, unsolicited, they're preying on your emotions because you just completed 4 years of college. You have this degree, you want to keep your degree. The school isn't going to revoke your college degree because of unpaid tuition. In cases like that, usually the financial institution or the school will reach out to you via mail for their first attempt. And if you are contacted by the scam, reach out directly to your school bursar office and verify if indeed there is unpaid tuition. And if there is, make arrangements for payment terms.
And report these things. Please report them to BBB or Department of Ag, Trade, Consumer Protection here in Wisconsin for sure. We're going to change gears here because another, obviously a big thing getting out of college, if it's not already set up, it's job hunting time. It's getting the job and getting work experience. And that opens up to, of course, more scamming. Tell us about job-related scams.
Employment scams are the third most riskiest scams. So college grads need to be aware of what's happening out there in the marketplace. So you go ahead, you find a job online that you want to apply for, and you're offered maybe a virtual interview, maybe no interview at all, and you're hired on the spot. For an easy entry-level job, such as customer service or a virtual assistant, and you go ahead, no job interview, no application. You're just hired on the spot here. And the scammer hires you. They take advantage of your inexperience. So they send you forms to complete for direct deposit. They may even send you a check to set up your home office and then give the funds back to them that you don't use. What you don't know is it's a fake check. So if you are applying for jobs online, make sure that the company really exists. A good way to do that is to go to their website, see if that job is listed. If you find it on a third-party website, we're all familiar with those job hunting websites. So make sure that that company exists and that job is real before you even go ahead and apply, so you don't have to deal with it on the back end.
Yeah, just don't assume that it's a legit company. Yeah, 100%. That I think that's the key here is when you're doing your research, you got to do your research, or you will become another statistic, and it just doesn't end there. It could be a lot of different things that happen to you. So a big warning here. Three great things to talk about today. And if people want to learn more about this, Tiffany, reporting it, just getting the facts about it, where can they do so?
If you're a target of the scam, we'd love you to report it to us at bbb.org/scam tracker. If you'd like to find more information about these college grad scams and more, you can head on over to bbb.org.
All right, Tiffany, thank you so much for the great information. Appreciate it. And we'll check back with you later this month.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Again, go to bbb.org to find the latest information and check out that scam tracker if you haven't. It's so cool. And it's interesting to see what's out there for scams. So take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Pittsburgh.